He was on TV for 33 years. Everybody wanted to see it. Everybody was always watching it without question. So it's not like what he achieved was small potatoes by any stretch of the imagination. But maybe if he was pipped at the post by Leno in terms of ratings, maybe if Leno's ratings were a little bit more broad, the connection with Letterman went deeper. Not as wide, deeper. You felt a little bit more like you had an idea of who this guy was. You felt a little bit more like you could relate to him as a person. You felt more like you saw yourself in him, as improbable as that sounds, as weird as his life was, as strange as what he was doing for a living was. You felt like you could connect with David Letterman in a way that I don't know. Not Fallon. Maybe Kimmel. And I think that's because Kimmel only really exists because of David Letterman. I don't know. But there was something about the connection that Letterman had with the people that watched his show. And quite honestly, I hope it's a connection that people have when they listen to this show or anything I do on the radio, where there's a comfort and there's a closeness and there is a relatability to him that makes you feel more okay about yourself, if that makes sense. Dave, for 33 years, besides entertaining us, besides making us laugh, made us feel more okay about ourselves, I think. And for that, we thank him. Alrighty then, Funkhauser. Let's take a look at the events of today in our segment, My Witness News. In no way, shape, or form fair, certainly not balanced. What is What is going on in the world, and how are you? You all busted up over Letterman?
Well, hello there, AD.
You're an entertainment industry nerd, though. You grew up in Hollywood. You almost had sort of a situational gun pointed at your head where this stuff was going to be a big part of your life, whether you liked it or not. And it wound up being your career and your profession, and you pay very close attention to all these things. So I have to assume that it means something to you that Letterman's going off the air tonight.
Yeah. As I guess 2 or 3 generations earlier, I just think of who he was when he was in his mid-30s. And now that he's at the end of it, what he's going to do next. I saw
what do you think he's going to...
Kimmel last night did a really heartfelt thing that you can Google right now. It's like a 6-minute thing where he showed pictures of his... He used to have a vanity plate that said late night.
Yeah. He used to make David Letterman buttons, homemade David Letterman buttons and pins that he would wear. Like, he was the level of fandom that Kimmel had for Letterman was just through the roof.
Yeah. So tonight will be, what's that? Bittersweet.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a West Coast guy. That's
right.
I'm not really a big fan of things coming out of New York. And anything that people can get 3 hours before me, I don't like it.
That seems unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it'll be a monumental shift. When does Colbert start? Does he start on Thursday?
I don't think so. I think he starts in September, but I'm not sure.
So what happens between now and September? Reruns of Dave?
I don't really know. I thought about that a while ago, and I don't know how they're gonna fill the hole. Probably reruns. The best of David Letterman.
That seems so anticlimactic. Like, okay, goodbye, everyone, and here's a bunch of reruns for the next several months.
Hey, guys, did you hear about this? I'm filling in for 3 months here. Did you hear about this?
Oh, no.
A pretty nice chair here. What are you guys playing at 10 o'clock here on this network?
Oh, God. Oh. I wonder if Colbert's gonna, well, I don't know. I guess the staple of it would be like the top 10 list, right?
Maybe it'll get people to tune into James Corden, because that dude is very talented. He's coming on after Letterman now. Coming from the West Coast, which I like. And he's quite British, and I like the British people.
I like the British people too, but I think the American people are sick of the British. It's just like Simon Cowell comes over here, tells us how to sing. Gordon Ramsay comes over here and tells us how to cook. They're like, we don't need another English guy on our television show. What's his nut? oh my God, wow, he's been off CNN for just a short amount of time, and I can't remember his effing name. You know, the English guy. Can't believe I'm blank.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah, Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan.
Like, comes over here, tells us we shouldn't have the Second Amendment.
It looks like something smells foul in the room when he's around.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people are sick of English people coming to America and telling them how to live via the medium of television, which is why I lost the English accent and went with the dominant American one. Hey, later in the show, I thought it would be fun to play some David Letterman true or false. Like, David Letterman, did he host The Tonight Show more than 50 times? We'll get to that after we get through the events of today in our segment, My Witness News. What is going on in the world, Funkhauser?
Well, there's a crowdfunding campaign to get a new Tupac Shakur movie made.
Yeah, it's off to a great start. Tupac himself just kicked in 50 G's. Ha-ha! Go on.
3.3 million people watched the finale of Mad Men.
Or as the producers of Breaking Bad put it, isn't that adorable? Isn't that sad? Like, Mad Men was a big show, a runaway success. It went on for years, and 3.3 million people watched now. Obviously, 3.3 million is nothing to sneeze at, but television's got so fragmented, so...
Well, it's like, isn't the Mad Men audience more, like, used to binge watching? Because there's a lot of TV shows out there that, like, I would only watch as in like a series of. So, and I would think Mad Men is one of them, so it makes sense for it not to have a lot of people watching the live finale.
Yeah, then again, so is Breaking Bad. But I think Breaking Bad just kept you so on the edge of your seat for so many people. Like, I couldn't get into it. I watched like a season and a half or something like that, and I was just like, there's nobody to like in this show. Everybody is an awful piece of crap. And I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, Like the page turner aspect of it, the cliffhanger at the end of everything, it was very well put together, but I just couldn't do it. I was like, you know what, I'll go back and I'll rewatch this at some other point. And I haven't. But there was a quality to it that made gazillions of people tune in live for the finale. I guess Mad Men, not so much. That said, when I tried to get into Mad Men because everybody liked it, and Christina Hendricks, I made it through like an episode and a half. I was like, boring. Maybe
Where's
it's because I work,
the boobies?
Yeah, it's because I work in and around advertising. And I think I realized very early on that as fantastic as Christina Hendricks is, you never actually see him on the show. So I was like, I don't want to watch 5 seasons of frustration. I'll just wait for a nip slip to happen at the beach and we'll be all good. But like, I remember Bill the Cosby went on the record ages ago saying he had a network show. And I guess this is what gave him such sway with the ladies. Yeah, sure, I can totally jumpstart your career. Have a sip of this.
It'll make your dreams come true.
Yeah. Actually, that's a terrible Cosby.
A little more Jello pudding pops in there.
Yeah. But I remember Cosby saying, like, just because he was on his show that was on one of the 3 networks, automatically 80 million people. And the finale of Mad Men, 3.3 million. The times they are changing for the world of entertainment.
Money making, skills on the mic, give me paid every day, and I'm out of the battle, just bow down, better act like you know. Come on, down to the crown, down, and everybody bow down, and everybody bow down, and everybody bow down, so the MC's with the eye with the crown, down, and everybody bow down. Everybody bow down again, down. Everybody bow down. MCs know the hour. Now I gotta murder the mic like every day, and any sucker standing in the way is gonna pay. So you can't pay or get the hell out my face, humiliating every other running in the race. Cause I'm just running and hunting just like a lion. Competition is slower and you're the dying. You gotta be better than that. You know you better believe that you will never be credible, never ever be better than me. Bow down to the crown. these streets most every day. You're waiting to get washed away. Time won't stop, but I'll stop time to run away and make you mine. I'll take you where you wanna be. I'll make you love me so you'll see. You just wanna be washed away sometimes. You wanna be washed away sometimes. You just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. Sometimes you just wanna go a place where no one you know knows. I wish I could take you there and find you flowers for your hair. Sometimes I wanna be washed away sometimes. Just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. Come with me. Come with me.
Presents AD.
Alrighty then. Let's roll through what remains of the news today, and then I think for the rest of the show, we'll probably be gonna concentrating on David Letterman. We've got a game of David Letterman, true or false. Like true or false, Letterman hosted the Tonight Show over 50 times. We'll get to that in just a little bit.
True.
Right now, though, let's roll through. No, don't give
False.
it away, Funkhauser. You might be wrong. Or okay. What's going on in the world?
John Hamm recently explained the Mad Men ending.
Yep. Then he packed up his handsomeness and resumed running naked through the dreams of housewives everywhere. Have you seen the...
No.
Have you seen the...
I have not seen John's Ham. If that's what you're
John's
asking.
Ham? You've never seen the picture? Like,
Nah.
where it's all... he's wearing a pair of chinos, and the wind's blowing against him, and you see the outline of something. And I was like, I saw it. I was like, that could be what he's packing, or it could be a very fortunate trouser wrinkle. And if that trouser wrinkle